you.
I thought my productivity was absolutely fine. Most things get done on time and I occasionally consume my well-deserved brain rot. Still, somewhere deep down there's that voice telling me that I'm not being productive enough, or that gut feeling I've wasted the whole day today. So I thought to myself, how is it even possible to feel like you're being unproductive even when you finished all your required tasks? Well, the answer is simple. You're just a baby. You're just a baby. You're just a baby. You're just a baby. I know some of you would say that I'm talking out of my ass, but when I started doing this habit, it changed my entire perspective on being productive. I said this hundreds of times. Well, 3 times if you want to be technical. What's that? It's just my eye. It'd be stupid for us not to take advantage of it. We're now overwhelmed with the amount of productivity apps out there, and the best ones are always the most underrated. The apps we most likely know of but never bothered to learn about. Google Docs. We've all heard it, seen it, touched it. I've always been that guy that uses Microsoft Word for pretty much anything I need to write down, from notes, scripts, letters, and essays. But lately, I switched to using Google Docs. I couldn't go back. You know what they say? Once you go black, you can never go back. I'm talking about coffee. You sick fuck. These are the simple habits how I use Google Docs to fix my procrastination for good. In April 2014, a study conducted by Stanford University found that walking improves creativity and overall productivity. If you think about it, Steve Jobs was well known for his walking meetings, and some of your greatest ideas were born from when you were pacing back and forth. The study discovered that walking, whether inside or outside, productivity levels were consistently higher than people who walked rather than sat. Looking at you, Craig. I mentioned earlier that I write my script using Google Docs, and just like most people, I write with a mouse and keyboard. Until my desk f***ing exploded and clapped my keyboard, thankfully I wasn't hurt. Thank you for asking. So I was forced to finish the script using their mobile app, but I didn't realize that simply writing my script on a phone could boost my productivity. But by typing out my script on my phone, I was able to work anywhere. So I went to the gym, hopped on a treadmill, and started working on my script while walking. Before I knew it, where it usually takes me hours of crying, screaming, and sitting in silence, I finished my script in under 2 hours. Next time you're stuck on something, go for a walk. And when you have a break, also go for a walk. Did you know you can use Google Smart Chips to organize your notes? I know what you're thinking. Don't say smart chip like I know what the f that is. Fair enough. Google Docs can automatically create a table of contents for you by typing at, heading 1, at, heading 2, and voila! This is especially helpful for longer documents like case studies and essays. You can also add comments on sections by highlighting them and pressing Ctrl, Alt, and M. I personally use this when I'm feeling stuck. Add a comment something like, "You can do this, keep it up." The more positive, the better. What's that I hear? Where do these Google Docs get saved to? Nobody asked. Can you say Google Drive? I can't hear you.
I can't hear.
They get saved to your Google Drive, and if left alone, quickly your drive will look something like this. Disgusting. Now, there are many reasons why we procrastinate, and the way we perceive tasks is one of the biggest factors. Often, tasks feels intimidating because they seem endless or chaotic, but this is more about how they're organized than the actual work itself. By keeping your Google Drive well organized, you can reduce the feeling of being overwhelmed. That often leads to procrastination. A clear and orderly structure makes it easier to approach tasks without being bogged down by the clutter. Start by color-coding folders, grouping similar tasks together, or archiving old files you don't need daily. This simple action can transform a task from feeling like a mountain into something much more manageable. Music has been one of the most popular forms of entertainment for years on end. But why are we limiting music to solely entertainment, when there are multiple studies that prove music can boost productivity? Not just any music, but specifically tracks with a tempo of 60 to 70 BPM. Now, before you minimize me into the multiplayer, you already have, haven't you? This is the shit that comes up when you search 60 to 70 BPM music. I personally listen to Nintendo music when I need to focus on anything theory, like studying, scripting, and animating, if you can call this animating. Because what you see on screen now is the best of my ability. And medieval tavern music for when I do anything labor like the gym, cleaning, and laundry. Recently I started using Brain FM, a music streaming service that only streams specifically made music that increases your productivity. The catalogue of music has been tested and backed by science to force your brain into productivity. I use this on a daily basis, and I genuinely believe this will help you too. So I got you guys a 30-day free trial, and you can claim it using my link in the description.
Can I get a launch best video ever?
So this is a Wendy's.